Hey there and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a spice that's probably in your kitchen cabinet right this second. We all think we know it, we all love it, but there's a surprising secret hiding inside that jar of cinnamon. So, I'm going to start with a pretty bold question. Is your cinnamon lying to you? I know, it sounds a little dramatic, right? But what if the stuff you've been sprinkling on everything isn't really what you think it is? If your spice jar could talk, it might just confess something like this. Because it turns out there's a very, very common imposter hiding in plain sight in kitchens all over the world. Okay, so here's the deal. Most of what's sold as cinnamon, especially in places like North America, isn't technically cinnamon at all. It's actually a close but very different relative called Cassia. So let's meet the two main players in this story. On one side, you've got Cassia, that's the common, robust one most of us have. And on the other, you have Ceylon, which is often called true cinnamon. They might look kind of similar, but trust me, the difference is way more than just skin deep. And you can literally see and feel the difference right here. Cassia is the tough guy. It has this hard, thick bark. Ceylon, on the other hand, is much more delicate. The sticks are softer, they're lighter in color, and the flavor is more subtle, a little peppery. But the biggest, and I mean the most important difference, isn't something you can taste or feel. It's all about a hidden chemical compound, something you can't see, you can't smell, but it is absolutely crucial. And that compound is called coumarin. Now, it's a totally natural, sweet-smelling thing found in a bunch of plants. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. In high doses, it can actually be toxic and potentially harmful to your liver. So naturally, that leads us to the most important question of all. If this stuff is a problem, then just how much of it are we talking about? What's the difference between Cassia and the true Ceylon cinnamon? Well, the answer isn't just a little gap. It's more like a giant canyon. The difference is honestly staggering, and it's a difference that could really matter for your long-term health. Just take a look at this. That giant bar shooting up to the top, that's Cassia. It can have up to 1% coumarin by weight. Now, look over at the bar for Ceylon. You can barely even see it, right? It's a minuscule 0.004%. To really put that into perspective for you, Cassia can have up to 250 times more coumarin than Ceylon cinnamon. That's not a typo. Not 2 times, not 20 times, 250 times more. And this is why it all matters. That massive 250 times difference is the whole point, because of that potential health risk. If you're using a lot of Cassia cinnamon regularly, you could be getting enough coumarin to cause some real stress on your liver. Okay, so I know that sounds a little scary, but don't worry. Now that we know what the issue is, let's talk about the solution. And the best part is, it's actually incredibly simple to make a smarter choice next time you're at the store. So what do? It's just 2 simple steps. First, just check the label. Brands that sell true cinnamon will almost always proudly say Ceylon right on there. If it just says cinnamon, you can bet it's probably Cassia. Second, if you're buying the sticks, just use your eyes. Remember what we saw? Ceylon sticks are lighter, that nice tan color, and they look softer, almost like tightly rolled paper. And really, that's the whole story. The next time you reach for that jar, you'll be a whole lot smarter about what's inside. So, that just leaves one final question for you. Are you going to go check your spice rack?